You know, have you ever just stopped for a moment to really watch the life that's happening along a riverbank? Today, we're going to do just that. We're taking a close look at the amazing world of wild birds in Japan, and we're zeroing in on two incredible residents. One that's like a little perpetual motion machine, and the other a sudden flash of brilliant color. So let's get into it.
Okay, so just take a deep breath with me. Let all the noise of the day just fall away. We're going to step into the quiet, natural world of the waterside together.
Can you just imagine it? That gentle sound of the water flowing by. The banks are all lush with plants, which makes it a perfect home for all sorts of waterfowl. And the sky? Well, it's a little cloudy today, which, believe it or not, is actually perfect for birdwatching. It keeps the birds active and full of energy. The whole place is just buzzing with life.
All right, let's meet our stars for today. The riverbank has two main characters, and they could not be more different. On one hand, you've got the walker. This is the common and super energetic wagtail, always, and I mean always, in motion. And then on the other hand, you have the hunter, the rare and dramatic kingfisher, a patient predator who just explodes into action. Two birds, two completely different stories, playing out right in front of us. So first up is the wagtail, and you've probably seen this little guy around, maybe even in city parks. They're pretty familiar to us, and they just love open spaces where they can walk around freely. They are a constant, energetic presence right by the water's edge. The specific bird we're looking at today is the white wagtail, or hakusekire, as it's known in Japan. And just like its name suggests, it's this really slender, elegant bird with these beautiful white feathers. Its whole game is finding food, mostly tiny insects, by scanning the ground and then, super quick, snatching them up. Its movements are just so fast and fascinating to watch. But that brings us to the big mystery of this bird, right? The one thing everyone notices. Why on earth does it constantly, relentlessly wag that long tail up and down, up and down? What is going on with that unique little dance? So what's the answer? Well, it turns out there isn't just one simple explanation. Scientists have a bunch of theories. It could be a signal to other birds, kind of like saying, hey, I'm over here, or maybe coast is clear, no danger. It might even be a clever hunting trick to scare insects out of hiding. Or, it could just be an expression of pure joy. What's clear is that this isn't some random tick. It's a really complex and important way they communicate. Okay, now we're going to shift gears. From the constant motion of the wagtail, we're turning to a moment of total stillness, followed by sudden drama. This is the kingfisher. And let me tell you, seeing one is a special event. Not just because it's beautiful, but because its presence is a huge deal. It's what they call a bioindicator. It's a sign that the water here is healthy and clean. And its appearance, well, it's something else. The source material just describes it perfectly. A body like a brilliant blue jewel. And that's exactly what it is. That stunning iridescent blue is something that, once you see it flash by, it really, really stays with you. It's a true gem of the natural world. Now this is where the kingfisher's drama really unfolds. This isn't just hunting, it's an art form. So step 1, it perches, watching with absolute stillness. Step 2, its incredible eyes lock onto its prey below. 3, the dive. It's just a blur of blue hitting the water with unbelievable speed. 4, it pops back up, successful with the catch. And finally, 5, it heads back to his perch to prepare the meal. It's an absolutely breathtaking performance, from start to finish. And don't let that incredible beauty fool you for a second. Kingfishers are tough. They are fiercely territorial. They will aggressively defend their patch of the river from any rivals. And this dedication to their home, it extends to how they raise their young. They actually dig these deep tunnels into the riverbank to create a safe, hidden nest. So while the kingfisher is busy guarding its own little territory, it's definitely not the only one living here. Actually, they're part of a much larger and really diverse community of birds that all share this riverbank habitat. So let's do a quick tour of the neighborhood, shall we? Out there on the open water, you'll see the elegant black-headed gulls swimming by. If you listen really carefully to the reeds, you might just hear the tiny zitting cisticola, a bird you hear way more often than you see. Now look up. Way up in the sky, that's the massive black kite, just soaring overhead. And of course, waiting patiently at the water's edge, you'll see those stately egrets and herons. This riverbank is a bustling community. Seeing all this incredible life really makes you realize just how vital these clean, natural environments are. So, if you're feeling inspired to go see it for yourself, it is so important that we do it responsibly in a way that lets these birds thrive without us getting in their way. Honestly, the best way to enjoy this world is to just observe, not disturb. And that means following 3 really simple guidelines. First, keep a respectful distance. That's what binoculars are for, right? Get a great view from afar. Second, keep your voice down to avoid stressing them out. And third, and this one is so important, never feed wild birds. It can really mess with their health and disrupt the whole delicate balance of the ecosystem. And here's one final piece of advice. Just be patient. You might not see a kingfisher on your first try, and that's okay. But the more time you spend just watching, just being present, the more you'll start to pick up on the rhythms and behaviors of these amazing creatures. It's a journey, and it's a really rewarding one.
In the end, from the wagtail's cheerful little dance to the kingfisher's incredible hunt, it all really comes down to this. The feeling you get when you witness these moments, it's a gift. It's a reminder that right outside our doors, there is an irreplaceable wonder that nature gives us, just waiting to be discovered. So, what wonders are waiting by your nearest riverbank?